my name is Fiona Solis, and this is Interview with the Couchsurfers. Today, my guest is Anita and Kurt. Hey guys,
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Anita. I'm from France and I'm traveling for 1 year with my husband Kurt.
Yeah, well, we're couchsurfing with Fiona.
Guys, how are you today?
Very good.
Very good, but it's so hot here in Bangkok.
It's their first time in Thailand, and I am honored that when in their first time in Thailand, I host them, so they're my guests. And hey, how was your first experience of traveling? How was your
First time we've been together 9 years, so that's a long time. I'm old.
So how was the travel
first
experience?
Time, the first time, that seems so long ago. I was trying to think, the first big trip we went to Cuba together.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was so long ago. It seems so. Yeah, it went very well. No.
Yeah.
We've been doing small trips, I think, since then. This is the first big trip we're doing 1 year together, which is.
This is 1 year together.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
1 year trip. We've got about 6 months left. It's a lot more work. We have to do visas. We have to really switch countries and then fly between countries, take buses between countries.
That's mostly travel.
1 week is easy.
That's mostly like a challenge for travelers.
Yeah.
Like, it's like visa and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's tricky, the visa.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
I have experience. What is your scariest experience of your travel, like from do you have any scariest travel experience that if you remember?
What's the worst so far on this trip?
Taking the bus. Taking the bus.
India or no? Where was? The one from Kathmandu.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
That was maybe the worst bus. We did overnight buses are always bad depending on the country. India and Nepal have really bad buses. We'll see for Thailand. I think Thailand has better buses, but you don't sleep.
You can sleep.
Oh, in Thailand, good.
Yeah, they have they have this chair from when I went to Chiang Mai, they have a sleeping but it's really good because the backs what you call this, they can pull it so you can a little bit of sleep.
Okay.
So I had a very bad experience because but I cannot sleep, and I was there because there was I sleep in the the alley from the bus because I cannot sleep while sitting. And then there was a guy has a night dream, so he kicked my head. And then it's just that's really painful. Really cool. So, and when did you start couchsurfing?
Not too long ago.
In Latin America, in Chile,
6 months ago.
Yeah, 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
The first time.
The first time. So what did you learn about your first couchsurfing experience?
It went very well with Mauro in Chile. I don't know what your expectations were. I think you were more hesitant than me. I was trying to be open and encourage. We're like, all right, let's do it. It's the time to do that.
Yeah, especially when you're first time couchsurfing.
Yeah.
So I can't blame that.
We were, I think, both a bit stressed and trying to be extra polite, and we were, I think, both surprised. And we've been surprised every time how warm and generous and friendly and
trustful people are.
They really trust you a lot.
They give you the key right away when you arrive, like you, Fiona.
It's about like that, because if you don't trust people, don't join couchsurfing, because it's all about trust. I know there's a lot of negative, bad experience other people, but so far I don't have. So and nothing to do. I don't have important stuff. It's only my camera and my laptop. Nothing, And I always one of the girl that I couch, because last time I was the same thing. That time I had a date, and then I just hey guys, they just arrived in their bag, this is the key, see you, bye, I have to go. And they're just and then the next day in the morning, did you really trust us? You didn't even say hi. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I need to go, I'm in a hurry. And then that's what we were talking, and then after that when I arrived, they left, and they just commented on my couchsurfing. They were very shocked because and the boyfriend is not couchsurfing. He's not only the girl. And then the guy was super surprised how these people can give the key and without talking. I didn't even talk because I was really in a hurry that time. I was I just don't want to get up already. I'm just waiting. Where are they? And then when they knock, okay, they're here. Just
Yeah.
okay,
Okay,
bye.
bye.
So that's what I did. And yeah, this was like a great thing. So how many times now you've been couchsurfing? So your couchsurfing experience is really good. So now you
Yes.
continue couchsurfing.
Yes.
You have a great experience. What did you learn about couchsurfing? Like what is like do you recommend it to people?
I would highly recommend it. I think we both really had a good time the first time, and each time is very different. I think the best part is just getting to know the host, and every host is very different, and you have time to get to know them, and to like when we travel. I guess often we meet
Travelers.
people, travelers. But what's really nice is we meet a local, but not a local who's a bus driver, not a local who's a tour guide, but like a real local.
Yeah.
Like
the
you
people
lived here
the
for 2
strangers,
years.
the strangers who
Yeah.
you don't even know, like just like
No.
you just meet for now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. What I really appreciated was
And
like
they have the best advice to go out, to eat, to visit, like you.
yeah. And I feel like we're similar in the sense that like we come and stay with you. We're like similar age and similar interests and similar lifestyle. Whereas I did it's really, if I were to live in Bangkok, we could be friends and hang out.
Sure.
And normally when we travel like that, we don't have that chance. We either meet backpackers or tour guides, and so the conversation's very different.
Yeah,
I think that's really, really nice. That it was nice to finally meet people in Latin America, now Asia, that are like us.
True, I agree.
Yeah.
Like it's really good. Like you're changing conversation with people. Like I don't know, like everyone they have different stories, like interesting or really extreme or not. But that's the reason why you do couchsurfing. And welcome to Couchsurfing.
Thank you.
What makes you? What makes you decide to write? Like you read my profile, so what you see there, what you read there. Why you decide to write to me? Like how many people have you been writing for doing for Couchsurfing? Request to come for Asia.
You wrote it.
So you saw my profile. What's in it?
We saw.
We saw the 47 or 50 positive reviews.
Yeah,
So
a
already,
lot.
after that, usually we check the reviews, positive reviews, and after that you go more in detail in the profile. And you seem very interesting person. Your blog that you love traveling like us.
Sure.
And all those great reviews that really make us want to stay with you, and you have the same interest of traveling,
Sure.
open-minded and all that.
You're very flexible, positive.
Flexible and
Sometimes people, it's always interesting to see the profile and then meet the person. You're even more energetic and positive than in your profile, so that's reassuring. But it's nice.
What is the most interesting place that you've seen during your travel?
for me, Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. So it's a big desert of salt in the Andes, and was the best part for me.
Yeah. That was really, really nice. I've liked India so far. India, just I don't know if I could mention one place or just the whole country in terms of it's very, very different. After this trip here, it was really nice to do South America and then Asia, and the differences are much, much bigger here in Asia in terms of the food, the language, because we don't speak any language there. We speak some Spanish, so I mean there it was easier in Bolivia. But here, you don't speak the language, you don't understand. Religiously, it's very different. You've got Catholics in South America, and then here they're all Hindu or Buddhist or Muslim. The way people talk, the way they... everything is a huge, huge shock. The food was really good. It was really hot too. Just like
the weather,
that was difficult. Brazil was really hot. Bangkok is really hot, and that's... Wow, you get so tired. You walk for 1 hour and then you want to go home and take a nap.
Sure, like you're losing your energy for the travel because of the
the weather. To slow down.
Super hot.
You have to slow down.
Yeah. What can you advise to people who want to try couchsurfing and what they can learn from it?
Don't hesitate if you travel for a while or just 1 week. Just try to create your account and meet locals. That's the best way to travel.
Well, I think what you learned also is just to keep going. It can, I think, be discouraging. We've met a lot of people that say, oh yeah, and we try to encourage them. We say, hey, have you done Couchsurfing? He's like, oh, I have an account, or I was thinking about it. No, you really need to do it, but it's tough being the surfer because there's not that many hosts. They're always really, really nice people, but there's not enough of them. So we try to encourage people and say, gee, you got to check and just send lots of requests and just keep doing it. Try and do it early as possible. Do it a month or 2 months ahead, but if not possible, do like 10 or 20 or 30 or 40.
Keep trying.
Just keep doing it because it's a really, really good experience. You get to meet really interesting people. They're very generous. They're very nice people. We've been lucky that, so we did like for Bangkok, I think like 80 requests you were saying. And then then they don't reply, or then they say, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm busy this weekend, or how about the weekend after? It's like, oh no. So we got like with Fiona, you have to do your profile, be really open-minded, and you'll have great experience.
Sure, that's one thing that I was really scared before, like, oh, I'm a transsexual, maybe no one was like, nobody wants to try to request, so I just like, okay, let me try it. And then oh, there is people. So there's always tell people that your gender or no matter what color you are, it's not the hindrance. It is something that there's no gender of helping people. There's no, you just be nice, try to help people. Let's try to, we cannot change the world, but something that maybe we can in your own little way. So there is something that
And the important thing is to read the profile of your potential host, to read, because after that you want something at least in common to have a good time. You're not in a hotel, you don't go and just sleep and leave. You have to spend time and know your guests. So it's important to read the profile before to make sure you have something in common.
Thank you guys for watching. Please, I would like to, if you're interested, to contact Anita and Kurt. Please, guys, introduce your website and where they can find you, or if you have Facebook, Instagram, your website, please say to people.
So on the Couchsurfing profile.
Couchsurfing
profile that Fiona's gonna put on the.
Yeah, we'll put it below.
So guys, all the links, their profiles, I'm gonna put it below in the description, so you can click it and check their website. It's amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and always remember, the world is our house, countries are living rooms, lakes, seas and oceans are swimming pool. Travel safe. Bye.
Bye.